Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Lakers Studio Time here with Tafara. And first of all, we're going to jump right into it. First topic of the channel is who we need to add to replace Boogie Cousins. That's one of the big factors right now, the X factors in our season is the fact that we added him. We all know he didn't really play that good in Golden State, and he really wasn't. He was injured. He was not in the best shape possible. But going towards the end of the season with the Golden State Warriors, you could tell that he lost a lot of weight. He went into this summer, bringing down his weight, getting into shape, getting into basketball form because we believe he wanted to make a comeback. And I really believe he was going to make a comeback because Boogie Cousins is one of my favorite bigs in the game right now in the NBA. But nonetheless, he got injured, and now our roster, our team, even though it's pretty much filled out, we still got another spot that we're potentially going to have to fill because the only next center that we have there is JaVale McGee. Mind you, he played last season. I enjoy what JaVale brought, but we need another dominant big. There's a couple of people that they're throwing out there in general, like Dwight Howard, Kenneth Fareed. There's a couple of centers out there. And first, we got to break down and look at why did we sign Boogie Cousins and what he was potentially going to bring to the team. I believe that if we got to add someone, we got to try to add someone with potentially similar skill set, even though it's hard to even find anything like that right now in the NBA because he's one of a kind. Say what you want about Boogie, he is a talented basketball player. So as far as what we need right now, we need another dominant big because Anthony Davis, like he stated from he got added here, he is not going to play center. He loves the power forward position. That's where he thrives in. And for us to get the most out of his potential this year with LeBron, I believe he needs to play that power forward position. So let's move. So, our center position is still open. What Boogie brought was spacing. His athleticism wasn't there, but he would have potentially brought spacing to our team. So we need to figure out how we could get a big that can create space, a big that's still available that could create space and not clog up the middle. Because you already know JaVale McGee's not going to draw anybody out to the 3-point line. So we need someone that has that ability while just in case we need we have LeBron on the floor that just needs spacing, the shooters on the floor that just need spacing. So the guys that are on the list right now, not a lot of them are shooters. Especially the main guy right now that everybody's talking about is Dwight Howard. His first stint with the Lakers, not a big fan. He was towards the end of Kobe career, and that it was just a big did not work here. So I'm not really up for round two of Dwight Howard here. If we do sign him, let's just hope the season does go good. I can knock him. His skill set doesn't necessarily fit with what we're going with right now either. I don't believe he necessarily adjusted to the modern day big guys in the league right now. He hasn't really improved his shooting or anything like that, like to a level where you're going to need to commit to him, and or other guys will be open. But our team in general, we just need someone to space the floor. That's where the NBA is going, and that's someone that the Lakers need to look at. If we add someone before the season start, or we wait till training camp come, that's going to be interesting to see. I believe we should don't sign anyone right now. We have a couple of spots open for training camp. Just invite and just wait and see what happens. It's tough because as right now, I just thought our roster was set. Like, okay, We got all the pieces together. We can see how they could fit as long as he come back, get healthy. But that was not necessarily the case in this situation. We got an early bad news, which let's pray that is the only bad news this off season so far, because the hate we're getting in the media, in the NBA, is ridiculous. Having two players like Anthony Davis and LeBron James, first of all, like, why the hate? You know what? I can see why the hate because we have those two players. But I believe we're supposed to be, even though we're being talked about in the media, it's not in a positive light all the time. And I guess it just comes with having such a great franchise, you know. What else can I say? But I'm going off topic here. Back to what we're actually talking about, which is our center position. Boogie is really going to be missed. I'm sad that he's not going to get the chance to show this season what he really wanted to prove to the whole NBA and all the guys. It's a tragedy that his season has gone, his career has gone so bad for the past 3 years with just injuries. It's just one nagging injury after the next, and it's sad that he hasn't had the chance to really, now that he's evolved and he's older and in the NBA and understand the NBA, he hasn't had the chance to actually show his full potential because he's been injured. That's something I'm really, really sad about, because I really, this season coming in, as just as far as like his basketball skill set, he was like one of the perfect fit with our team right now. And as far as like team chemistry and everything, majority of these guys, like you said, they either played together or they played with each other. So it's not like you have just all new. You have a couple of new guys, which, you know, Quinn Cook, like I said, he's played with JaVale McGee. Rondo's played with LeBron James. Rondo's played with Anthony Davis. So it's a lot of cohesion there, where they could just, you know, just gonna need a little bit of time to figure it out. But right now, our Laker team, we need to figure out the center position. I know we're gonna come out strong, and we'll see how how the next 2 weeks go with free agency, and who would potentially, what news pops up, or what center actually pop up. Is going to be interesting to see who actually get that spot to replace DeMarcus Cousins, because it's not going to be an easy job. The play replacing what we're going to miss with him being out. Okay, so that's just a quick little snippet on how I feel about Boogie Cousins and what we're going to miss about him. In another video, I'm just going to talk about how our roster actually fits together with the pieces that we have, and the next guy up. I hope you guys like this video. Can you guys please comment, subscribe? You can start a dialogue down in the comment section below. Give any feedback or anything like that that you guys would like to see, or that you'd like to see improve. It'll be very, very helpful. And I appreciate you guys. Thanks for tuning in to Lakers Studio Time again with Tafara.